Hi,
Good evening. Can you hear me?
good evening.
Good evening, sir. Welcome.
How are you? Thanks,
Oh,
Teacher Moreno.
okay. And my name is Sofia, excuse me. Okay,
Sorry, I'm
yeah, but I'm
sorry.
gonna change the name. I'm gonna change the name. Thanks. Thanks
Okay,
for telling me. Okay,
thanks.
my last name is Aviles. Okay, and my name is Sofia. Okay. Well,
Okay,
thanks for being punctual. Thanks for being on time. I will try to start classes on time and to finish on time as well. Okay, so just let me change the name. Okay, because it's the first class, we're gonna give a couple of minutes to your classmates. Okay, so maybe more people will join soon the meetings. Let's give them a couple of minutes. But next classes, we're gonna start. Okay, we're gonna start on time. Okay, few people, right? So let's give them a couple of minutes. But remember, not every class, right? Don't worry. If you are on time, if you are punctual, we're gonna start the class on time, of course. Okay, one more minute for then. according to my list, let me check how many you are. According to the list, you're supposed to be, let me see, supposed to be 25 people, and we have just 7. So that's why I'm giving a couple of minutes. Just 1 more minute. Because I appreciate that you are punctual. So we won't wait a lot. Okay, let's start. Let's start because you have been on time. Okay, so, and we already gave 5 minutes. Okay, so, well, my name is Sofia. I will have to introduce myself again later on because you are just 7 in this moment. But anyway, for you, it's a pleasure. I think I'm gonna be with you, the first unit. Okay, one week basically until next Friday, I think. So I'm gonna be with you with unit 1, I think. Okay, I think. So it will be a pleasure, right, to be with you during those days, during that week. And my name is Sofia. I'm gonna give you some information, okay, about the course later. But first, I need to show you a video that we have to play for you. Okay, give me a second because I had to play the video for you. So here. Now I was asked to do it, okay? Me pidieron to present, to play this video for you. So here we go.
El INSAFORP ha trabajado con un alto nivel de profesionalismo, pensando siempre en incrementar las posibilidades de crecimiento para la gente de nuestro país. Nos hemos dedicado a que a través de la formación se generen oportunidades para los salvadoreños y así cada vez más, en un mundo más competitivo y globalizado, siempre existan en nuestro país posibilidades de superación para todos. Miles de hombres y mujeres han logrado desarrollarse profesionalmente y han ampliado sus conocimientos y posibilidades laborales a través de los diferentes programas de formación que son parte del sistema de formación profesional, el cual ofrece programas de formación para todos los niveles de recurso humano dentro de una empresa. Se ha incrementado productividad de muchas industrias y cientos de empresas a través de la capacitación y formación de cientos de miles de salvadoreños con programas como Área Técnica, ofreciendo cursos técnicos para mejorar el desempeño operativo y tecnológico de los trabajadores. Competencias gerenciales, con temas de capacitación para complementar y actualizar conocimientos para áreas de gerencia. Inglés para el trabajo, contenidos estandarizados del inglés para hacer a los trabajadores más eficientes y productivos en el desempeño de sus funciones. Mejora de competitividad de las MIPES. Amplios temas de capacitación específicos para micro y pequeños empresarios. Cursos cerrados y abiertos, tratando temas de capacitación para trabajadores de las empresas cotizantes de INSAFORP. INSAFORP Online. Cursos online con el horario y ubicación que más convenga al usuario para la constante capacitación en múltiples temas y profesiones. Trabajando con el compromiso claro de ayudar al desarrollo del país y con un equipo profesional entregado a buscar oportunidades para nuestra gente, es que INSAFORP ha logrado tener un modelo de gobernanza y gestión ejemplar que tiene como base el diálogo permanente entre el sector empleador, laboral y el gobierno, formando a los trabajadores, capacitando a la gente de nuestro país. Es que transformamos la vida de las familias salvadoreñas, porque en INSAFORP trabajamos todos los días sabiendo que, a través del conocimiento, es que estamos formando un mejor El Salvador.
Con el objetivo de formar en igualdad el Instituto Salvadoreño de Formación Profesional.
Excuse me. It continues. Something happened, but here we go.
INSAFORP presentó en el año 2017 la Guía para la Prevención y Erradicación de la Discriminación contra las Mujeres en los centros de formación fijos donde se desarrollan programas permanentes de formación profesional del INSAFORP, cuya elaboración contó con el apoyo de la Organización Internacional del Trabajo, OIT, y su objetivo a largo plazo es contribuir a mejorar las condiciones y oportunidades de acceso y permanencia de las mujeres en los procesos de formación profesional sin discriminación de ningún tipo.
La guía pretende poner a disposición de INSAFORP y de sus centros colaboradores un instrumento que les permita identificar, conocer, prevenir, atender y erradicar progresivamente cualquier discriminación por razones de género contra las mujeres.
Posteriormente, el INSAFORP desarrolló un plan piloto de implementación de la guía en 3 centros de formación fijos, y es así como surgen 4 instrumentos fundamentales para la aplicabilidad de la guía, siendo estos: manual de convivencia, protocolo de atención en casos de bullying y acoso sexual, lineamientos para la comunicación de los programas de formación con lenguaje inclusivo no sexista y la guía metodológica para la prevención y erradicación de la discriminación contra las mujeres. Dichos documentos fueron elaborados con el enfoque de derechos humanos y de género, estableciendo medidas que garanticen relaciones de respeto, igualdad y equidad entre todas las personas que forman parte y conviven en los centros de formación profesional. De esta forma, el INSAFORP asume la igualdad de género como un principio transversal de trabajo, entregando a los centros de formación estas 4 herramientas que complementan la guía para la prevención y erradicación de la discriminación contra las mujeres, a fin de que sean puestas en práctica en beneficio de las usuarias de la formación profesional. INSAFORP, formando en igualdad.
Okay, now, yes, it is complete. Okay, so, well, interesting, right? Interesting what they do with different programs. And we can see many women there included, so that's nice. Okay, well, it was just a video that I was asked to play it for you. But let's start. Okay, maybe I suppose that most of you had been in the previous classes, right? In the previous programs, level 1, level 2, and now you are in 3. So, but anyway, I had to repeat some general information. For example, when the coordinator or the administrative part send a link for you to subscribe in Classroom, remember that you have to do it again, right? It's a new level, so it's a new registration in Classroom, but they will send you the link. Okay, so you have to be in a new classroom. You will be in a new classroom. Okay, so one more thing, remember that it's important that you have your full name here, because you are losing minutes of attendance. Okay, if you don't have your name on the screen, you are losing minutes of your attendance. you have to use your name and your full name. Okay? And remember, microphones off. Just when you participate, microphones are on and then turning off, and cameras on, right? Cameras supposed to be on and microphones off. But when you will participate, on and then off, please. So we won't interrupt the rest of the class. Okay, and what else? Well, you will have activities in classroom again. Unit 11, Unit 12. Oh, no, you have Unit 1. Well, I don't remember the organization that you have. Okay, no, you have Unit 1, 2, 3, and 4 again. Yes, so you will have to send those activities. The same process. I don't know if any of you were not in the previous levels. That is the first time. Well, you are in level 3, right? But it's the first time because sometimes it happens. So I don't know if any of you were not in the first, in the previous, not the first, maybe first, second level. Nobody? Everybody? Yes?
Aye.
You are not in the previous.
No.
Okay. Okay, so I think that information is good for you. So remember that you will have to ask for a link that will be sent in the group. Okay, that link will be sent in the group, and sometimes they send it next week. It depends, you know, but be careful, okay? Be alert, because you will have to register in Classroom, and in Classroom you will find something like this. Let me show you.
Sí, okay. ¿Cómo le hace?
Excuse me? Do you have a question? Adalberto? Mr. Rodriguez? Do you want to say?
No.
Okay. No questions. Okay, I listen. Your microphone. Okay, on. Okay, so let me show you, sir. This is just an example, right? Because this is not your group, but just for you to see. Okay, this, when you get into Classroom, you will have this. Okay, this is the general information. This is the important part. Okay, here you will have the classes, the video conferences, and here you will have the units. In this case, this is not your group, right? But it's the same way. You will have here, I think, Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3, and Unit 4. So in each unit, you have a couple of exercises that you will have to send when the teacher lets you know. This is just an example, but they are not complicated, you know. So those activities are very important because your grades will be based on these activities. Okay, and participation, of course, that you participate in the breakout rooms, that you have your cameras on, etc. But here we have the units that you will have to send, and it's the same, a couple of exercises. And that's it. And don't forget, when you register here, please with your full name. This is not correct. This is not the correct way to do it, okay? You have to appear with your full name, with the full name, okay? And that's it. I don't know if you have any question or anybody. Do you? Omar, do you have any question?
The link to do the registration, could you send to the WhatsApp?
No, it's not. It's not my. Let's say, I don't do it. But anyway, remember, I will be with you the first unit. Okay, I don't think that I will be the complete course. Then you will have another teacher. So I'm just letting you know because it's important that you have this information. But that link is sent by administration, okay, and by the coordinator or administration. I think it's the coordinator who sent it, not the teachers. Okay, so even though I would be the whole course, I wouldn't send it because teachers don't send the links. Okay, we just teach and great, but wait for the link that will be in the group, in the WhatsApp group. There you will see. They will say, please register in classroom with your full name and some instructions. Okay, I don't know when. Sometimes they take maybe tomorrow, maybe on Monday, maybe next Friday. It depends, but watch out. Okay, so I don't know if you have any other question. Any question? No. Anybody else? Okay, that person that is using iPhone, you are losing your attendance. Okay, you will remember that you have, I think, 75% of attendance, right? 75% of the attendance you need to have. So here you already lose, let me see, 20 minutes. All right, 20 minutes. Because you have your name. So if you don't have your name, don't be surprised that you will appear like you were not in class. Because we have two attendants. The one that I'm gonna call name by name, and the other that is Zoom's registration, Zoom's attendance. And that is automatic, and it will appear with your name. So in this case, we'll have the attendance of an iPhone, and nobody knows who's the iPhone, right? So in SAFOR won't take as an attendance that name. Okay, well, that's the recommendation. Well, if no, you don't have, that's general information, just in case that you are new in this program, right? So it's good that you know that you have general ideas of what to do, right? Or what not to do. So you can do the best. Do your best, okay? And no problems. Okay, if no questions, that's all the information that I think it's good in general. If you have any question, well, while I'm here, ask, please. Okay, but let's start. We're gonna start with the class. If you don't have any other doubt or question. So here we go. Okay, but let me listen to you. So I wanna know what you learned in the previous levels. Okay, so since you are not a lot of people, right? So let's see. Who wants to start? Introducing yourself. Any volunteer? I just want to listen to you, what you learned in the previous levels. Yes, sir.
Can I start?
Sure, you
My
volunteer.
name is Omar Peroso. I'm from Venezuela. I live in San Salvador for almost 6 years. I work at Aroma.
Okay. You have been living. I have been living in San Salvador.
Yes. I'm an aeronautical technician.
Okay, you say 6 years?
6 years.
6 years, okay, a long time. Oh.
I work at Ironman like an aeronautical technician.
Technician.
Technician, sí.
Okay, excellent. Okay, what else? Can you tell us about your life?
Well, I live alone. And
You live alone. Okay, what do you do to have fun here in El Salvador? What do you do to have fun?
I like reading books, watching movies in English. I,
Go to the mountains, go to the beach,
sí,
or stay at home,
Rarely I go to the beach one time a year. I go out to have lunch.
Okay. You said I rarely go. Rarely I go? No. No. I rarely go.
I rarely go.
Yes. Rarely, we don't use rarely at the beginning. It's an adverb that we don't use at the beginning. I rarely go. Okay, and once a year, you say, or once a week?
No, once a year.
Once a year. Okay, once a year. Okay, sir. Mr. You said Mr. Perazo? Oh, Peroso. I can see. Excuse me. Is Peroso or Perazo? Excuse me that I can see.
Peroso.
Peroso. Okay, thanks. Thank you. Okay, so it's nice to meet you. Okay.
Okay, next.
You're next. Excellent, Mr. Ramirez.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, sir.
How are you? My name is Armando Ramirez. I live San Miguel. I from live San Miguel.
I live in San Miguel. I
live in San Miguel.
Okay.
I work in medical visitor.
Visitor.
Yes, visitor. And study pharmacy, chemical. I working in the Oriente.
Okay. I work
in Oriente. I like pupusas.
Okay, me too. On Fridays, right? On Fridays.
Yeah.
Today's the day. Pupusas day, right? Today's pupusas day.
Yes. I like study English. I need to speak.
You need to. Okay.
Sí, I need to speak English. Mejor sería.
Better, fluently. Okay, I need to. After need, we use the verb before the next verb. We use I need to. I like to.
Okay. I need to. Yeah, I learn speak English.
Okay.
My life is.
Do you have daughters or sons?
I'm sorry?
Do you have daughters or sons? Daughters or sons?
I don't understand. Please repeat.
Do you have children?
Yeah. See, why? It is
Okay, daughter is a girl.
And
son is a boy.
A son.
Okay.
One song only.
Okay, only.
Only.
Okay. Okay.
Sí.
Okay.
I have 55 year old.
Okay. In that case, I am. Always. When you are talking about your age, I am 55. Never I have.
Okay.
Never. Okay. I have.
I have.
Yes. With verb
Okay.
be.
Okay. Thanks.
I have no. Excuse me. I have no. I am.
I.
I am.
Okay.
Okay.
I am 50.
Never I have, sir. Never I have.
Okay. I am 55 year old.
Okay.
Sí.
Okay, very good, Mr. Ramirez. Thanks. Let's continue with Mr. Gonzalez. Gonzalez Cisneros.
Yes.
Yes. We're listening to you.
Introduce. My introduce.
Yes, sir.
No entendía la que ya acabo de entrar, entonces lo siento. My name is Carlos González Cisneros. I am 21 years old. I live in Santa Tecla City. I'm from El Salvador. I'm engineer agroindustry. No sé cómo se dice.
Yeah, agro industry engineer. The other way around. Okay.
Only. Thank
That's
you.
it. Okay. Do you have children, daughters,
No.
sons?
No.
Problems?
Yes.
Okay, yes. Yes, I do. Tell me. Okay, Mr. Gonzalez. Thanks. Thank you.
You're
nice
welcome.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thanks. Mr. De Leon. What can you tell us about you, Mr. De Leon?
Okay. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
My name is Kevin Horteleon. I am 26 years old. I live in San Salvador. I work in Clase. I study English for it's necessary communicating with more people.
Okay, because it's needed, right? Because it's necessary or it's needed. Okay, to communicate with the rest of the world. Okay, so thanks. Nice to meet you. Welcome.
Nice to meet
you. Okay, so now we can go with Mr. Rodriguez.
Okay, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Let me introduce myself.
Yes.
My name is Isaac. I am 26 years old. I am from El Salvador and contribute agriculture in my work people. In my free time, I love playing the guitars. I am working in the forklift. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Thanks to you. Miss, I can see her, Corpeño. Miss Corpeño, what can you tell us about you?
Hello, good evening.
Hi, Miss.
My name is Elizabeth Corpeño. I'm 21. I'm from El Salvador and I live in Quesaltepeque. I like play soccer. I love it, listen music.
Okay. I like to play or I like playing. Okay, I like to play or I like playing. Okay.
I love playing the guitar, watching movies,
the guitar,
and
watching
sleeping.
Movies. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Giancarlo, Mr. I can see your last name. Carrillo, I think.
Yeah. Hello. Good evening, Miss
Good evening, sir.
Carrillo.
Carrillo.
Yes, Carrillo.
Okay,
Uh,
thanks.
Good evening, everybody, guys. My name is Giancarlo Tarrillo. I'm from Peru, but I'm living in Salvador.
Okay.
I'm 30 years old. I like to watch TV. I like to watch series. Um, uh, Nothing. I love to gym. I love to go gym.
Okay. You love to go to the gym. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How often do you go to the gym, sir?
Uh, the weekend, miss, because
Just on weekends. Just on weekends.
yes, when I go back to the home,
Go back home. Go
I
back home.
go back home. I arrive. I'm so tired.
Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess, right? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's not everybody. Well, many people do it, but not everybody, right? After work, go to the gym after work is not easy. Okay. Well, let me see who's missing. I think Miss Castro, right? Miss Castro is missing.
Good evening.
Good
My
evening.
name is Carmen Castro. I'm from El Salvador. I live in Mexicano City.
Okay.
I work in commercial.
Okay. Do you, do you have children, Miss?
Yes. I have 3 sons. 2 boys, 1
One daughter.
daughter.
Okay. So you have two sons and 1 daughter. You have
Okay.
three children, or you have 3 kids, specifically 1 daughter and 2 sons. 2 sons.
My favorite color is pink. My favorite eat is soup.
Food. My favorite food.
My favorite food is soup chicken.
Okay. Chicken soup. Chicken soup.
I have dance.
You like to dance.
Yes.
At home or in a disco? In a carnival?
I am home in carnival.
In parties?
Pasaje, no sé cómo se
Okay.
dice.
Yeah, in that case, on the block.
Okay.
Okay, well, I see that you love dancing, definitely.
Yes.
So in that case, definitely you love dancing, Miss Castro. Okay, well, a pleasure. My pleasure. Welcome. Mr. Barrientos.
Hello, good evening,
Good
classmate,
evening,
miss.
sir. Good evening, sir.
My name is Mauricio Barrientos. I work financial manager in a city hall, San Marcos City. I live in San Marcos City. I like play soccer and I like listen the music, salsa music.
Okay,
It's
salsa
nice.
music.
I need.
You like, after like we used to. I like. You said play. I like to play or listen. Excuse
No,
me. What?
listen.
Okay. You like to listen.
Listen
Okay.
to salsa music and I
And
need to
dance?
speak.
No dance. No dance. Do you like just listen
Yes,
or
I
dance
like
too?
dance. I like dance, teacher.
Salsa or
Sí,
merengue
salsa music,
or anything?
merengue. Where else?
Anything.
Anything.
Okay.
Yeah. I need to speak English, teacher.
Okay. You need to. I need to speak English.
I need to.
Okay. Okay, there we are, right? There we are. You're already speaking. You're already speaking.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks to you. A pleasure. Welcome, sir. And let me see who's missing. I think it is Mrs. Hernandez, right? Mrs. Hernandez is missing. She's the last, I think. Mrs. Hernandez? Dayanara?
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Dayanara Mejia Hernandez.
Hey, nice to meet you.
I am from El Salvador. I living in Comasagua, La Libertad.
Okay.
I like go to the beach.
Okay.
I have 2 children.
Okay, you have 2 children.
One boy.
Boys? One boy. A son. So it means a son, right?
One
son.
son. One children.
Daughter.
Niña.
Daughter.
Okay.
Daughter.
I have, I like visit my family.
Okay, I
my
like
mom.
to. I like to visit.
I like to visit my family, my mother.
Okay, where does she live? Where
Yes.
does your mother live?
Okay.
Where does your mother live?
Where?
Yeah, your mother.
Your mother lives.
Yeah, where does your mother live? She lives in San Miguel, in San Salvador, your mother.
In Comasagua.
In Comasagua. Where is Comasagua,
Yes.
excuse me?
La Libertad.
En La Libertad, okay. And do you live where? Where do you live?
Do you live in Comasagua, La Libertad?
Yeah, your mom. And you?
Yes, igual.
The same. Okay.
Sí, cerca.
Okay. You are near.
Yes. Sí.
Okay, okay.
I work in commercial.
Okay, too. Okay.
Yes. Favorite eat pupusas.
Okay. I love to eat pupusas. Okay. Oh, my favorite food are pupusas.
I drink like coffee cup.
Okay. I like to drink a cup of coffee.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Nice to meet you, miss. It's a pleasure. Okay. Well, it's been a pleasure to listen to each of you. And I like to have some conversations. As I said, I think for those who just arrived, okay, I think that I won't be the 4 weeks with you. But the time that we will be together, I love that you speak, okay? Try to speak, because when we speak, we can have mistakes and we can have corrections. Okay, but if you don't speak, you don't do those mistakes, so you won't do the corrections. Okay, so, and for everybody, right? For example, here, because that's the idea, to participate, right? So I have to interrupt, because the idea is that you recognize what is correct, what do you need, you need to change, okay? So, just speaking and doing the mistakes. We're gonna, for example, now, many of you were saying, not all of you, but many of you use the verb like. That is very common, right? It's a very common verb. So many of you were saying or said, I like eat pupusas, for example. But remember, okay, I love that people speak and have the time of speaking. We're gonna go with the book, okay? Don't worry, we're gonna start the book. But I like to have these moments of speaking, because that's the best way to learn. Okay, so for example, some of you were saying using this verb. So after this verb, the next verb that can be I go, can be live, can be drive, I don't know, any verb. But when you use this verb, and this is the verb, the main verb, right? Verb number 1, and this is verb number 2. So when you have those two verbs together, and the first is like, don't use like this, like go, like leave, like drive. That's not 100%, okay, the way that we have to use this is not correct. You need to use to before the other verb. I like to go, I like to leave, I like to drive. Option 1. And what is the option 2? Well, this is another way to do it. You don't use to, but you add ing. I like going. I like leaving. I like driving. Those are the two options that you have when you use the verb like and a second verb after it. Two options. Both are correct, but not together, of course, right? You won't say, look, I don't have here too. No, to add ing, I erase it because it's one or other. Okay, so I like going, I like living, I like driving, I like visiting, or I like to visit, I like to go, I like to live, I like to drive, etc. Okay?
Yeah, yes, thanks.
Okay, a pleasure. Don't forget it. Don't forget it. Okay. Oh, well, look, my dear people, I won't say this in the whole classes, but we are asked to remind you that you have to use cameras on. Okay, remember that is part of the rules. So I won't say it again, but take it into account, please. Take it into account. If you are not ready today because maybe something, right? Don't let you use the camera on tonight, but I hope that tomorrow you will be ready to use your cameras on. I understand that in a short time or sometimes we need to do it. Well, I can do it. I don't like to do it because I think it's not polite. I mean, if I'm speaking with you like this and so, hi, hello, and explaining, and I feel uncomfortable, because I don't know. I think it's not polite that I speak to you and the camera is on, but as a teacher, right? As a teacher. But as a student, I understand that sometimes it's necessary, right? To have your cameras on because maybe you are having dinner and it's time. It's time to do it. I understand. Okay? Maybe you couldn't do it before. So I understand that you need have dinner, maybe, right? Oh, I don't know, any other situation. But maybe not the whole class, my dear people. Okay? For me, no problem. For a moment, for a while, etc. But the rules are those, okay? And I understand some minutes, one part, little part of the class, but not the whole class. We have almost 1 hour, right? 45 minutes. And I haven't seen the face of some of you. So I'm letting you know because if we have a visit, that's not what we're supposed to do. Okay? But I hope that for tomorrow you get ready to be with your cameras on. Okay? Maybe not tonight because you are surprised and you are not in the correct presentation, or I don't know. But hope that for tomorrow that not always we will be in the same situation, that almost half of the class with cameras off. Okay, because that's not the instruction, my dear people. Okay,
I'm sorry, Miss.
Yes, sir. Tell me.
Because you say explication, I understand.
Yeah. The explanation.
I need I need Tuesday. I always I have meeting. I need permission for you commenter.
Okay, you need permission for what, sir? What for?
On the Tuesday.
On Thursday.
See, always have a meeting.
Every Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah, every Tuesdays I have meeting.
Okay, I think that I will be just 1 week with you, okay? But next Tuesday I'm gonna take your name. So, okay, I know for next Tuesday. You are Andrés Armando.
Andrés Armando, sí.
Okay,
please.
Okay, got it, sir, got it. Thanks
Okay.
for telling.
Okay, thanks.
I got your name here. Okay, well, I'm gonna take the attendance. Let me check who is around and who's not around, because in the list we have 25 people and here you are, how many? Let me check. Oh, 11. Okay, so let's see who are in the meeting. Here. Okay, here we go. José Mauricio.
Hello, teacher.
Okay, present, okay?
Present.
Okay, thanks. Thank you. Andrés Armando.
Present, miss.
Okay, sir. Rebecca Lorena. All right, I don't remember. Patricia Carolina. No. Gloria Luz. I don't remember. Ronaldo Alexander. No. Jesse Eduardo. No. Kevin Joel.
Present.
Okay, thanks. Carla María. No, neither. Juan Carlos. No. Fátima Guadalupe. Neither. Ernesto Quintanilla. No. Elizabeth Esmeralda.
Present.
Okay. Ana del Carmen.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Miss Castro, thanks. Carlos Francisco.
Present.
Okay. Dayanara.
Present.
Good. Marlene Yesenia. No. Oscar Heriberto. No. Isaac Adalberto.
Present.
Okay, sir. Daniel Eduardo. No. Daniel Alejandro.
Daniel Alejandro Peláez.
Peláez, yes, correct. You need to write write your name. Identify yourself.
Okay. My name is Daniel Alejandro.
Yes, sir. But
Peláez.
yes, sir. But you don't.
My name in the teacher for say.
Excuse me.
Right. My name is Daniel.
Yes, I got it.
I am from Colombia.
Okay, you are introducing yourself.
Yes, I stay in the class more or less 9 p.m. But excuse me, I write my name in the teacher.
Yeah, please write your name. Don't use iPhone because you are losing time. Okay, you won't appear in the minutes of attendance. Okay, so it's necessary, is an emergency that you identify with your name, not with the name of the phone. Okay.
Okay, but
Okay.
now I write my name
Okay.
and the last name.
Yeah, do it, please. Do it. Full name.
Daniel Peláez.
Yes, you are here in the list. Just the identification. Thanks, sir. Omar Jose.
Present.
Okay, thank you. Emily Tatiana. No. And Marcela Rodriguez. No. Okay. And finally, Giancarlos Carrillo.
Present, coach. Present,
Okay.
coach.
Okay. Okay, anybody who I didn't mention? Anybody? If I didn't mention, let me know so I can add your name to the list. No.
To the partner, they cannot present.
Okay,
right
they cannot be in class. Attend class.
Fabricio Quintanilla y Patricia Maya.
Okay, well, that's why, okay, they are already absent, okay? Thanks, sir. Thank you. You're so nice, Mr. Ramirez. Okay, well, let's start with the topics for today with the book. I will always take some minutes, okay, to speak. I hope that you like speaking because we're going to do it during the week that we're going to be together. We're going to do it, okay? At least 5 minutes each class, okay, out of the book. So you can learn maybe, okay, more in that way. Okay, so let's start. Here we have, give me a second, please. Open the book. Okay, now. Okay, here. Remember that you have the combination of 2 books, right? You have 2 books. This and the handbook, el manual, the handbook. So we're gonna follow both, okay? One class during the week, a couple of classes this, and most of the time the handbook, the INSAFORCE handbook, okay? El manual, INSAFORCE. Okay, but let's start here with this easy topic. This is an easy topic. Okay, so we have here, as you can see, months. And what kind of numbers are these? Ordinals, right? Ordinal numbers. They are a little bit different. So let's check. Let's check this useful vocabulary. Let's listen.
Unit 11. I'm going to have a party. Page 72. Exercise 1. Word power. Months and dates. Part A. Listen and practice the months of the year. Months.
January, February, March, April, May, June,
July, August, September, October, November, December.
Okay, let's listen once more.
Unit 11. I'm going to have a party. Page 72. Exercise 1. Word power. Months and dates. Part A. Listen and practice the months of the year. Months.
January,
Okay, you listen. January.
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 Correct. January. Let's listen. Let's continue.
February,
Okay, February. So we don't pronounce the R. February.
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 We don't pronounce the R. February.
February.
Okay, there you are.
March,
Okay, this is like, it sounds like it, like it is a spell, it is pronounced. So March, no problem. March,
March.
good.
April,
Okay, here be careful. April.
April.
No,
April.
it's not Pril. It's April.
April.
It's more like a, let's say, right? Like similar to the April. So it happens many times, because if you remember some other words, we have, for example, this word. We don't say gear, right? We say girl. So we don't pronounce as a I. Gear, no, right? We said girl. In this we said first, no fierce. In here we said third, no third. So it's the same situation here. We don't say April. We said April. Okay. Yes, correct. So be careful with that. Okay, be careful, because sometimes this is very common to mispronounce. Okay, so let's continue with the next.
May,
Easy, right? May. But remember, don't say my, because some people, it's common that we say what we see, right? My, no, it's a. It's like they. You have they, A and Y, you say they. So here you have A and Y, A, may. Same pronunciation. It's the same pronunciation. Let's continue.
June,
Easy, right? June. Yes. So E at the end before a consonant is silence in English. So we don't pronounce E, this letter at the end, when we have a consonant before. Another example is make. We don't pronounce the last E, right? The pronunciation is make until this part. Take. And there are many words that we don't pronounce the E at the end. because they have before a consonant. It's like the H at the beginning in Spanish is silence. The H, hacha, hecho. No, hacha is not with, is with H in Spanish.
Yes, coach, yes.
Yes, okay. So, hecho, yeah, hecho is with H, right? So we don't pronounce it, it's silence. So something similar is here. We don't, in English, I mean that we don't pronounce and that it's silence, the E at the end. When you have a consonant before. Okay, what else? Let's continue.
July,
Okay, July, easy.
August,
Okay, let's stop here. It's August. It's not August, right? August.
August,
August. August.
August,
Okay, there we have.
September,
Easy.
October,
Okay, October. We don't have here a U, but the pronunciation is October. Okay, October. It's between U and O, but it's more U. Okay, October, October. Next.
November,
And finally,
December,
December. Okay, we pronounce like D, December, not the, December, December. Okay, well, that's the pronunciation for this part, okay, months of the year. This is not something, let's say, complicated, right? It's basic, but you know, that's why things are basic, because not because they are so easy. No, it's because we need them. We need them to communicate with people. That's why, for me, that's why we have the basic level. Not because it's easy. No, it's because we need, yes or yes, we need this information to speak. Okay, to speak. So that's something that is necessary. It's common, right? It's common, but sometimes we don't use the correct pronunciation. So it's good to have it here. Okay, now tell me to practice a little bit. When's your birthday? When's your birthday?
My birthday is May
Okay.
13.
Okay.
13.
Okay. On May.
On
Yes.
May 13.
13th. Okay. Anybody else who want to tell us?
My birthday is on June 20th.
Okay, 28th. Okay.
20th. 20th.
20th. 20th.
20th.
Okay, 20th. Okay, on June 20th. Okay. When is your birthday, Mr. Ramirez?
My 13 is July 9th.
Okay, on July 9th.
On July 9th.
9th. Okay. Okay, very good. Thanks. So let's continue. Remember, when we are using just the months, for example, right, June or April, if I said my birthday is in April, because I don't have the number, I need to use this preposition. My birthday is in April. Okay? But if I add the number, 27th, I can't use anymore this preposition. Look, I'm gonna erase it and I'm gonna use on April 27th. So if you mention the full date with the number, you use on. But if you just say or mention the month, use this, in April. Okay? And this is not just for birthdays. No, it's not just for birthday. This is general. Okay? This is in general. Well, let's continue. And here you can see numbers. Let's listen how to pronounce this type of numbers. Let's listen.
Page 72. Exercise 1. Part B. Complete the dates. Then listen and practice.
First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st.
Okay, so you can see, you can notice, I'm sure that you can notice the N, right? The pronunciation for this part. And that's the difference between an ordinal number and a natural number, right? In this part, as you can see, just this. First, that is 1, is not similar. Second, that is 2, is not similar. Third, that is 3, not similar. But from here on, they are similar. It's easy because 4, fourths. We just add the last, this, TH. You see? TH, 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 TH. Okay? And here that is the same, right? Similar. 14, 14th. 16, 16th. And so on. You see? It's very, very similar. In the case of this, we have a change, a little change. What is the change? The change is that in this case, the original, let's say, verb is 5, right? Correct? It's 5. So we don't say 5. No, right? You see? We change a little bit. 5. 5, 5 fifths. 5 fifths. Here we have a little difference because we omit the E at the end. But it's very similar. The pronunciation is the same. So, 9th, 9. 9th, 9. You see here a little difference, right? But as you can see, in this case, we do a change at the end. 20. So you can notice that we change the Y by IE. Yeah, can you see? The I by the IE to get a ordinal number. Remember that in this case we have primero, segundo, tercero, right? No uno, dos, tres. So it's easy to get an ordinal number in English because as you can see, we just need to add in most of the numbers TH at the end. And we got the ordinal number. Just this, first, second, and third, that are very different, right? But the rest, as you can see, are similar. I like to make you notice this because I think that if we notice, if we identify these, let's say, little differences or that connection, it will be easier. It will be easier to memorize. So as you can see, it's not necessary to do it one by one. You can do it in groups. You can do it in groups. For example, 4th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 10th. 14 is the original. So 14th. To all those, you just add TH at the end. All that ends in Y, you change the Y by IE. So you can see another example similar to 20th. We have here 30. 30 is the same, you see? We change the Y and we add IE, no Y. So for all the numbers that ends in Y, we do that change. So you can memorize them in groups. That at the end, maybe we'll have 4 groups. No one by one. Okay, got it? Yes or no? Got it, my dear people? Or not yet?
Yes, I got it. Miss.
Got
Yes,
it,
teacher.
got it. Okay, thanks for answering. Okay, so you see, and the last thing that I would like to share with you to explain is here. Here. In this case, you can notice that the change goes for the second number. That is, let me close this. You see here, here we have the change that at the end we use this group. You see here, first, second, third, fourth. So it's this group basically, right? And the first, when you have a compound number, because you have 2, 20, and second, 20 and 2. So the one that you are going to change is the second. This size. No, the first. Look at the first number. No changes. 2020 is the second that we need to transform. How? Adding TH to most of them, or in this case, the sections, right, that you have to study. But most of them, we add TH. So the compound nouns, in the compound nouns, the first, don't touch the first. In the second, we do the change. So you can see 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, etc. You see? And those are the main points. I think that these are the main points that I hope that you take into account to manage this topic, right? Ordinal numbers, because they are very common to use and very useful. So it's good to spell them correctly and to pronounce them. Okay, and we can memorize them like this. If we, let's say, analyze the common points that they have, it's not complicated to memorize all the all the numbers, the ordinal numbers. Okay, so the same, right? You notice here, 31st. And if I have 51st, 61st, always the second number is the one that we are going to change. Okay, any question about this?
No.
No, okay, so remember that, please, so you can memorize them really fast. Okay, you see, it's not complicated, and it's not necessary to go one by one. And you can notice here, this is what we use, right? Is T and D, TH, for most of them, TH, for most of them. Because we use the last two letters of the ordinal number. So that's the way that we use. Okay? Well, if we don't have any question, let's go to a class activity. We can go around the room, but we can go from breakout room to breakout room. So ask your classmates birthdays. When's your birthday? And remember, it's November 18th. Okay, they are not using the preposition here, but when we use a preposition, they omitted the preposition. But if you use a preposition, remember, on November 18th. And if you don't have the number, in November, if you use the preposition. When's yours? When's yours? Okay, that's it. That's all that you need to remember. And I would recommend you that you use, some other questions. For example, I don't know. And do you celebrate it? Do you do parties in your birthday? Does your family celebrate birthdays? Do people at work celebrate birthdays?
Yes.
Yes, they do. Okay, so those are some examples of additional questions that you can do in the breakout rooms. Okay, so remember that when we go to the breakout rooms, it's time to speak. Okay, so please, don't do like this. Okay, okay, when's your birthday? It's April 27th. or on April 27th. When's yours? In May. And finish. So in less than 1 minute, you will say, teacher, Sofia, Miss Aviles, right? We are done. We finish. Obviously that you will finish because you focus just on that. But if you continue the conversation based on that topic, you will be practicing. So I already gave you some examples, right? Some questions related to that. You can use those questions or similars, whatever you want. Okay, so I'm gonna send you 5 minutes and try to speak. First, that part, I'm gonna send that screenshot to the group so you can see. Well, I think you have this book, right? But anyway, I'm gonna send this. Did you have this part of the book? But anyway, I'm gonna send. So you can use this. Okay, there you have what you are going to use in this short speaking. It's not complicated, right? But if you have any question before you go to the breakout room to practice this short activity, is it clear? Yes, try to speak. Yes, sir?
Oh, okay.
It's okay. Okay. So let's go to practice that short conversation. Okay, I don't know if anybody, let me make a pause, please, because I'm not sure. I don't know if we have more participants in the meeting. Anybody who was not anybody who was not in the at the moment of the list, of the attendance list, so I can add you to the list. Nobody? No. Okay, well, let's continue. Let me create the groups so you can speak. Okay, I hope that everybody go to the breakout room so nobody will stay or keep waiting, right? And alone in the breakout room. So let's go. 5 minutes or less because it's not complicated. Okay, let's wait for the rest of your classmates. They are still in the breakout rooms, so let's wait 30 seconds.
Estamos cantando. Amor sobrenatural. No.
Okay. Okay, there we are. A couple of things that are important of this short activity. Remember, you are using prepositions. That's not the topic, right? But it doesn't matter because the idea is to learn everything that we can and to have a feedback. So let me give you a feedback. In the breakout rooms, you were using time. So you needed to use at because you were given an hour. For example, I eat at 1 a.m. I wake up at 7 in the morning. I don't know. So we need to use at. The other is that if you use a preposition with the dates, remember, can be on or can be in. I already explained when to use each of them. And what else? Well, I think that's it, right? But keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Okay? Time, use at. Before the hour, before the time, use the preposition at. And before the date, if it is a full, use on. If it is just the month, use in. All right? You see, we always have something.
Please repeat, use the preposition it, please.
Okay. You use the preposition at before you mention the hour, the time. Example, I get up at 6 a.m. I have lunch at 1 p.m. Because we are giving a time, right? A moment, an hour. The other is that you use the preposition with the date can be on or can be in. Remember, if you mention the number of the month, on September 15th. If you don't use the number, in September. Okay, those are the points that I think is good to do a feedback. Keep it in mind. Keep it in mind. Okay, let's continue.
Yes, thanks, Miss.
Anytime? Okay, let's move here to this. This is a longer conversation, right? This is a real conversation, not a short activity. So let's listen here. Let's listen here. I'm gonna send it to the group too, so you can have it. This is in your book, but anyway, I will share it. Give me a couple of seconds, please. Okay, now. Okay, there you have it. And let's listen. And after listening, I like to analyze, okay, to analyze the conversations. So you can, maybe we can learn new vocabulary, new expressions, or some pronunciation. Okay, so conversations are very useful. It's not just to repeat. Okay, so let me tell you that. It's not, the idea is not just to go to the breakout room and repeat, like a robot. No, the idea is that you know what you are saying. So that's why I like to listen, and then we're gonna discover together, we're gonna discuss maybe if there is any vocabulary, any phrase, any structure. Okay, because the idea is that you understand and learn pronunciation, learn vocabulary, etc. Not just go to repeat and repeat like a robot. Okay, but let's do the first step, that is listening. And then we're gonna analyze together the conversation.
Page 72. Exercise 2. Conversation. Is she going to bake a cake? Listen and practice.
Are you going to do anything exciting this weekend?
Well, I'm going to celebrate my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday. When is it exactly?
It's April 21st, Sunday.
So, what are your plans?
I'm going to go to my friend Rosa's house. She's going to cook a special dinner for me.
Nice. Is Rosa going to bake a birthday cake for you too?
A cake for me? I hope so.
Okay. So here we have, this is a short conversation, right? I don't think that we have a lot of new expressions or vocabulary. But if you have any doubt about vocabulary,
I hope so. The new expression.
it's a new expression for
me.
you. Okay.
For me, yeah.
Okay, I hope so is like, eso espero. I hope so. Teacher, next time I'm gonna get 10 in the activity. I hope so. Okay? Because this activity, you got 7. So you tell me, teacher, I'm gonna get 10 next activity. Hope so. Oh, I hope so. I will be there soon. I hope so. Because I've been waiting for you half an hour. I've been waiting for you almost 1 hour. So I hope so. Etc. So that's the idea. That's the way that we use it. I hope so. Okay, and any other expression? So here basically we are using, right? Putting into context what we learned. Months, dates, ordinal numbers, pronunciation. You see? In this case, I think that we don't have a lot of expressions. Just maybe what Mr. Ramirez says. Just that one, I think. But I don't know. If you have any other question about the vocabulary, let me know. No more questions? Okay, I'm gonna play it once and then you will go to practice. If you have a doubt. Yes, sir.
Coach,
Tell me,
what is the
Sofia,
meaning?
or teacher. Okay, tell me, you can call me Sofia. Yes, tell me, sir.
Coach, what is the meaning going to bake? Is Rosa going to bake?
What? Excuse me?
Where say is nice, is Rosa going to bake? Bake, what is the meaning?
What is the meaning? Or what does it mean? Okay? Okay, let
okay.
me share for everybody. The questions are, what does it mean? What does it mean? Or you can say specifically, what does, for example, nice, let's say, nice mean? Okay, what does it mean?
Okay.
Or what
Okay,
does
coach.
nice mean? For everybody,
What does,
right?
okay, I'm going to ask again. What does bake mean?
Bake the cakes. You bake the cakes. You bake the bread. You don't cook bread. You don't cook cakes. You bake cakes, right? That's why we said bakery. So this is a verb. So it's like prepare, but specifically for cakes, for bread, bake. Okay? Baker is the person who bakes. Got it? Mr. Terrillo, got it?
Okay, coach, I got it.
Okay, you can call me Sofia or teacher, right?
Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
Miss Sofia.
Okay,
Miss
sir.
Sofia?
Yes. Oh, Sofia. Miss Aviles,
Okay.
if you want, or teacher. Okay. Well, any other question? No? Okay, so I think that we are clear, right? Let's listen once more.
Page 72. Exercise 2.
Be careful with pronunciation. Please, be careful with pronunciation. Observe what they are saying, please. All right, so here I'm going to celebrate my birth. You see? By the way, here we have one more that we don't pronounce. Birth. No E, right? No, Mr. Ramirez. We don't pronounce birth. We have the E that the pronunciation is birth. Birthday. Yes.
My birthday.
Correct.
My
Yes.
birthday.
No, my birthday, right? It's like when in the previous, no April, no April. Birthday.
April.
Yes. First. No first. First. So as you can see, yes, it's very common that we pronounce the I like E. Let's say similar to E, but it's not exactly the sound of a E in Spanish, but it's very similar. Okay, well, I just wanted to tell you that. Let's continue. Pay attention to pronunciation, please. It's important.
Conversation. Is she going to bake a cake? Listen and practice.
Are you going to do anything exciting this weekend?
Well, I'm going to celebrate my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday. When is it exactly?
It's April 21st, Sunday.
So, what are your plans?
I'm going to go to my friend Rosa's house. She's going to cook a special dinner for me.
Nice. Is Rosa going to bake a birthday cake for you too?
A cake for me? I hope so.
Okay, you listen. You listen the intonation, right? I hope so. Okay, so that's what he wants that happen. Okay, he wants that it happen. Okay, so, well, that's it. If you don't have any specific doubt in any word in the pronunciation, let's go to practice. We still have some time to do it, to practice. And let me create the breakout rooms. Okay. Now, 5 minutes. Change. Okay, switch.
finish the practice, Miss.
Yes, it's over, sir. It's over. It's time to eat pupusas.
Oh yeah. Three pupusas.
Okay. Sherm. Really?
Yeah.
Okay. You're a lucky girl. I mean, you're a lucky boy. I just have cheese and beans.
Excellent. Excellent. Delicious.
Cheese and beans. No Sherm pupusas.
With coffee or with chocolate?
No coffee, not chocolate. Soda.
Oh, Coca-Cola.
Yes,
Fanta.
Coke. No,
Coke.
I don't like it. Yes, I don't like
Coke.
it. I think it's too sweet. I just like Pepsi or Coke. Coke. Yes.
Excellent. Do you like drink like it black
what?
liquid
Yeah,
water.
black liquid. Yes.
Water
Yes.
black.
Yeah,
Do
you're
you
right.
like
Black water. Black waters, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I've heard that before. Okay. Well, my dear people, that's it for today, right? It's been a pleasure to start with you this level. We're gonna continue next week together, okay? After next week, I don't think so, but next week we're gonna be together. So hope to see you on Monday, and we'll continue with a new topic, okay? So thanks for your attendance, and welcome to level 3, okay? Have a nice weekend.
Thanks.
Okay,
Thank you, teacher.
Nice
Good night.
excellent weekend,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.